What is up, everyone? It is Mystic Wonder here, bringing you the creation of Glock shots. Now, let me just say, first of all, shout out to Nxrthside Ron. He is one of my best friends and brothers. We've known each other for a really long time. He's also a musician. We share our passion of music, and you can clearly see that in this song. So make sure to go check him out as well. I'm going to leave some links down in the description for him and his music too. Now, going forward, first I want to talk about the song itself, the layout, the structure, the drop, and the process that went into making that. And then I'll share, as I'm sure you're wondering, about the lyrics. So to start off, let's break the song down. I knew that I wanted to make a song with Nxrthside Ron, and we have made songs. I produced a few of his songs that he has out right now. I made the beats. I helped mix and master some of his tracks. I knew that I wanted to make a dubstep song with him. I wanted to make a song where I knew that the drop had to be signature, because this is one of the first songs that I've put out, probably the first song that I've put out with someone else's vocals that we actually recorded, not a sample, not like that, but live original vocals. So knowing that, I wanted to really make this song stand out. So I took my time putting it together. I already knew what the structure was going to be. I knew it was going to be, intro, he raps over the intro, and then we have the drop. And I knew the drop had to be very signature as well. So I spent a lot of time crafting the drop. Normally, I create the drop first, and then I work backwards and create the intro, and then I go back and kind of connect the two with the build-up. Not always, sometimes when I make songs, I start at the beginning and then work towards the drop, but I find it easier to create the drop first. But I bring that up to say that I actually worked kind of in reverse on this song. I actually found elements, that I wanted to use for the intro first, started piecing that together, and then I got to the drop last. And I actually spent a lot of time crafting the sound for this drop, because I'm sure you'll hear by the music that I've put out, like in Doom EP and the music coming out this year, you'll hear that I have a signature sound. And I wanted this to really be different. So I did a lot of different filtering. I did a lot of different special effects. I experimented quite a bit with different patterns and stuff, but I ultimately knew, I wanted to have fake out drop going into the drop itself, throwing his ad-lib vocals in there too. So yeah, that's really what it is. Now, I'm sure you guys might be wondering the lyrics, and what do the lyrics mean? What does the title mean? To be completely honest with you, the lyrics and the title have no specific meaning. They really don't. And I'll elaborate. So when we were coming up with the lyrics for this song, we wanted it to be catchy and simple and catchy, and we wanted it to sonically and phonically sound good. So when we were piecing this together, we went through several different drafts. We were just thinking of, what you hear, one or two word kind of back and forth rhyme scheme. We were just spewing stuff into the mic, just anything that sounded catchy and cool, so the lyrics don't really have any particular meaning at all. We were pairing words that rhymed together and creating it in such a way to where it sounded cool, like what I said, phonically and rhyme scheme wise. So yeah, that's where we're coming from. For the title Glock shots, what does that mean? Well, I wanted to incorporate a special element of my childhood, and that is first-person shooter video games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. I still play these video games. For those who don't know, I actually used to make Call of Duty and Battlefield montages because that was a really big thing. With the time that I was in high school, people were making quick scope montages and stuff. That is one of and I used to do that. I used to make commentaries and montages. That's where I learned, my video editing skills. So that ties in because, I edit all my videos to this day still. I edit all of these videos that you're watching here, as well as all my music videos. I just ask someone to help me film, someone to hold the camera, and I conceptualize what the video is going to look like, and I do all the editing myself. So I wanted to bring, that element of my childhood, those video games, and bring it in. And funny enough, when we were just shouting, just spewing words into the mic, Glock, shot, like those two, they rhyme. And I thought to myself, okay, that's perfect because, that ties into, Call of Duty and Battlefield, a piece of my childhood that I wanted to bring in. So that's the connection there. And that is where the title comes from. It's tying a piece of my childhood, which was putting together those commentaries and montages and video editing, and it relates to how I'm still editing and making videos now. It's really all connected is what it is. Whether it's video editing, making music, we're just creative people. We enjoy creating music. We enjoy creating the things that we make. We enjoy the process of creation, and that's really, if anything, the message of what this song is. This song is an art piece that we put together out of our love of creating things. So thank you all very much for watching this video, the creation of Glock Shots. You can check it out. It's on all streaming platforms, and make sure to check out Nxrthside Ron as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next video.